Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we have a love reading and this one is for single people. I wanted to keep it kind of general, but at the same time I want to see your next relationship, hopefully. So yeah, we'll see. We'll get some clarifications and some more oracle cards as usual, maybe descriptions of the person. So yeah, I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this citrine stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your love life and your next relationship. And we've got the 8 of Cups, Old Woman, 7 of Wands, Money, 6 of Cups, and Foe. Pile 1. It does feel like you walked away from something in the past, from something that you got tired of, you got really fed up with, and it feels like it was a long story between you and someone else. I feel like it's not a superficial connection. It was something maybe that lasted for years. Maybe you've been married to this person, just something very serious, but it drained you of all of your life force. It looks like to me. There's this sense of being worn out for some reason I'm getting, and it's almost like gotta go with a heavy heart. I've got to go, have to leave it all behind, have to focus on the future. It doesn't feel like a positive, yes, I'm free, let's do it. Just feels like, okay, I don't know what else can be done here. It's not working. Again, it feels like a connection here with someone else. Somebody who feels almost like a family to you at this point, just someone you know so well, and they know you really well. Again, years and years, it feels like a long-term connection for me. And yeah, I see you leaving that behind because it's not bringing you any more happiness, it's not serving you anymore, and there's the sense of disappointment and sadness, and okay, gotta heal myself a little bit. What's happening now? I don't feel like you guys are very much focused on love at this point in your life. Not very focused on relationships or on finding the one or mingling and socializing with people. Very, very strong personal boundaries are coming through to me right now. I'm not gonna get just anybody into my space, into my heart. No, I learned my lesson. You've got to earn my trust. That's, I feel like, your motto at this point. You've got to earn my trust. Show me that I can trust you. Show me that I can open up. That you're not going to hurt me eventually. That you don't have any hidden motives. Yeah, very strong boundaries. It's almost like your face. It's even, you can see it on your face. I don't know why. Like, how is it called? The poker face people, or just no emotion and don't mess with me kind of energy I'm getting here. And I'm seeing you very much focused on your practical side of your life, on your money, on your finances, on possibly your job, trying to accumulate some amount maybe to feel financially free, stable, secure on your own financially. It feels like something that preoccupies you a lot. I want to feel good about my money. That's important to me now. Possibly working a lot. Definitely holding like people, especially people of the other gender, at an arm's length. Like no time to play. I don't have any time to play anymore. Done that, been there, done that. Definitely your energy. And And especially it's interesting because I feel like when people are judging you in regards to that, criticizing your stoic nature, the fact that you are not maybe very social or very much, you don't have any settled love life at this point, I feel like you are really good at protecting yourself. Like I see them throwing stones at you, or criticism or unwanted advice. It can also be really annoying, and you're like, nah, I don't need that, I'm good, I know what I'm doing. Like very strong sense of self, and feeling like you're on your own path, and however other people see it, it's none of your business. The way other people perceive you is none of your business. I'm almost getting that Capricornian energy. I need money. I need money now. Very interesting. There's also always one pile that is very romantic, and I'm sensing it's going to be pile 2. And another pile which is very much practical and down to earth, and we need to get shit done. You are the latter, the last example. But you guys, I see love coming in for you in the future. We've got the 6 of Cups and a 4, which is an interesting combination. It does feel like it's a very emotionally fulfilling connection, but I have my concerns because I feel like it might be the person from the past, which is not what many people would like to hear. But let's clarify. Is this a new person? It's either a new person that you don't initially trust, you feel like it's just another trickster, just another joker, just another person who talks a lot, who offers everything immediately, but eventually you see their true colors. Or it's someone you know already. Give me a second, I will clarify. Pile 1. What is the 6 of Cups about? Look at that. We've got the Devil, the Temperance, and the King of Pentacles. It does feel like it's someone who made you wait in the past. You guys, I know that's not what many people want to hear, but it feels like it's someone you know. We've got the 5 of Wands at the back of the deck. It's someone you know, and someone with whom you had a bumpy road, like behind, difficult path together. And you never really completely let go of each other. Again, it doesn't resonate with you, don't watch this reading. If it's nothing like your story, there is nothing similar to your situation, don't waste your time, don't watch this, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. It does feel like someone you have a strong connection to, a strong attraction, like infatuation, a lot of passion here, feeling bonded to each other. But there was this period of pause. Like nothing was happening, complete pause, stagnation. Maybe this person made you wait, maybe you made them wait. I feel like more so them, because I'm seeing you walking away from the situation. And it was interesting, the way they're going to come forward to you in the future. Of course, with emotional connection, with kindness, with love, with possibly an apology. The 6 of Cups is very soft, gentle energy. It's the energy of unconditional love for me. Plus we've got this King of Pentacles here. They would like to offer you something. They would like to give you some kind of stability, some kind of this energy of you can depend on me, you can trust me. Maybe they needed to improve their money, maybe they needed to get their life together. Something like that with this King of Pentacles. And it's interesting how I see you being very concerned about your money. It could be that they have been doing the same meanwhile, fixing their money, their material side of life. And it's almost like it feels mature. Their energy feels mature. Just this Devil making me feel uncomfortable. Could be the past energy of how things were developing in the past. But we always have a free will, of course. Don't get all scared and angry at me. I know not many single people want to hear about their ex coming back, especially the ex that made them suffer or disappoint them. We always have a free will. They might come back and show them that they leveled up or whatever it is. You always have a choice to go into it, to trust them again, or to move on and choose something else for yourself, depending on how much love you have for them and how much you believe in the future with them. I want to look at the back of your deck as well, you guys. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Feels like all was lost. That's the case, like it's a lost cause. I don't see anything happening here. And with the 5 of Cups being the background of your story, then we started the reading with the 8 of Cups. Very sad energy. It's like there is nothing much for me here. It's a dead ground, dead earth almost. It's not this situation, this person, it's not giving me anything. This whole connection, I strongly sensing you getting heartbroken and moving on. But I feel like they're coming back. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, look at this. We have this card, Deep Knowing. Interesting, very spiritual energy, very intuitive. It's almost like you already know that this is not the end. You are intuitively sensing that they're going to come back. Maybe this is why you're holding such strong boundaries to everybody else who's coming toward you. Not trusting people, not seeing what you want to see, like not recognizing, this is not for me. I don't want to even engage in this because I know what I want. I know what feels good to me. Yeah, many of you feel like getting intuitive hunches, some kind of signs that the story is going to live on a little bit more with somebody else from the past. We also have this card, Full Moon in Virgo, and it says you are good enough. You could be a Virgo, or your person could be a Virgo as well. Some prominent places could be in Virgo. Self-esteem. Yeah, I feel like it could have been a lesson for you of self-esteem, of valuing yourself, of knowing your worth, not settling for less, voicing your needs, not sacrificing yourself, your time, your love, your energy, and not even asking for anything back. Yeah, being very vocal about what you want, what you deserve, and what you need in relationship, how you want to feel. Security, I feel like, because the Virgo is the earth sign. I'm getting this need almost in you for security, for stability, for feeling safe in relationships and in life in general. I don't want to have everything all up in the air. My life to be confusing and chaotic and ethereal. And we've got this card, Attraction, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, could be an advice for you to stay in the present, to not go back too far, to not go back too much, and not go too far into the future. Yeah, focus on the present, because it feels like in the present you are quite combative, you are quite guarded and reserved and vigilant. Not much is coming in. Even if people are trying to give you something, to offer you something, help you somehow, it's like, no, I know better. I know better. You guys, I apologize for the sound, for the noise. It's windy and my blinds are going all over. Then we have this card, High Priestess of Air, which is similar to the Queen of Swords. Again, that energy of you not trusting people much anymore, and in love as well. I feel like it was caused by this past relationship, to be honest, with the 5 of Wands at the back of the clarifying deck. Being very discerning now, not showing your emotions easily, not dealing with bullshit, not dealing with people promising a lot and not delivering anything eventually. Just like, almost like no patience for that. Yeah, and all of the Cups cards I'm seeing here, they're all very sad, except the 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and now we've got the Queen of Swords. It's like showing my emotions, being vulnerable, opening up, showing my heart only got me into trouble. So that's feels like not the strategy for me here in your case. And hence the personal boundaries I'm seeing here, very strong personal boundaries. Then we've got this card Gaia, and it says wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Yeah, absolutely. Your past has taught you a lot. Your connection with a certain person, what happened, the experiences you had, maybe had helped you develop spiritually, sharpen your intuition, go into spirituality even, start exploring and learning things. Yeah, you became really wise, and it's interesting that we have this old woman card, just the card of wisdom, of maturity, of accumulating experiences and getting the learning the lessons. I want to get more cards for you guys. Pile 1. What is next in your love life? What do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got this card vulnerability, and it says meadow, and it's vulnerability card. So beautiful, because it's exactly the energy of the Six of Cups. That's why I've got this conflict in my head about this being the person from the past. But there will be an opportunity for the both of you to open up again. I don't feel like it's... Usually my logical mind would say, oh, don't take them back, protect yourself. Yeah, move on, girl. But here, for some reason, I feel like it will be either a chance for closure or just a really solid, good quality conversation, just opening up your emotions, saying the things that haven't been said yet, and maybe a chance to patch up this connection for some of you, if that's something you want. I do see that opportunity for you, to be vulnerable with them again. With the Six of Cups, it's the most vulnerable card. It's the card of childlike energy, of opening up your heart, sharing a little bit of your love, not a little bit, a lot of your love with another person, offering your love to them, like this little boy is giving this girl a bouquet. Yeah. You might feel like you don't trust them anymore, but at some point there will be a chance for you to see another side of them, or to hear an apology if that's something you're waiting for. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card lightning, or power. So it might come out of the blue, very unexpectedly, maybe communication from them, or you meet them somewhere, this person. Yeah. Being able, again, to put your guard down, that's something I'm sensing very strongly. Maybe just to forgive them, you guys. Maybe just to forgive them. And then you have a choice where to take this connection. To have this closure, or to try again from a clean slate. Pile 1, what do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in your love life? Oh my gosh. It's almost like I'm anticipating. I'm not being neutral at all. Oh my gosh, I need to get myself in order. It's almost like I'm anticipating some backstabbing energy. But the cards keep showing me that it's this person is trustworthy, this situation is trustworthy. Stop thinking about it. Maybe you're doing the same, you guys. Like, nah, if it's someone from the past who caused them so much pain, maybe it's not them, maybe it's the situation, the obstacles, the circumstances. But the future is quite promising. We've got this card, caring connection, and these are the best cards you can get: vulnerability, caring connection, Six of Cups, just true understanding, soul-to-soul connection, support, encouragement, so much care. Like, I've got your back. I'm expecting having like the backstabbing energy, but in this card this man is literally supporting this woman's back, hugging her from the back. So interesting. Let me know, you guys, what's happening for you. And at the back we also got a very harmonious card at the back of this deck. Yin Yang. The balance. Perfect balance. Union. Masculine and feminine. Let's get more cards. Which deck didn't I use? Let's do this one. This one is quite deep. I'm curious. Pile 1, what do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in your love life? Another childlike energy. What is this about? Maybe you have children with this person, some of you, or you were planning to have children. We've got this card, Radical Curiosity. And it says, seeing as if for the first time, every time. Oh my gosh. Could definitely be a person from the past that you just start again, and it feels like it's a new beginning. It feels like, do I even know you? Let's explore this a little bit more. Let's get to know each other. Wonderful energy. And I'm not sensing any like hidden motives or something like mean energy here, or cheating or lying. Six of Cups is a very honest energy. It's a true love card for me often. And children, they don't lie about loving someone. If they love someone, that person is gonna know. They're going to be all around them, trying to play with them, hug them, kiss them. And we've got this beautiful girl, or a boy, playing a flute, like a fairy child. Definitely seeing as if for the first time, every time. That could be how you feel with this person. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your love life? What is coming next? Your next relationship. Okay, I feel like this one wanted to jump out. And it says, love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Yeah, could be the protection that you're holding still. Those boundaries with the Seven of Wands, and not noticing people are trying to compliment you, trying to ask you out maybe. Maybe it's the same person again. Yeah, someone from the past keeps reaching toward you, and it's a reminder. Simply acknowledge this as truth. It's interesting because I feel like your experience, almost like there's a question, what is the truth here? Does love really exist? Do people love others unconditionally? With this Queen of Swords we had, the energy of discernment, of more rationality and logic rather than emotions and feelings. Like a message for you to come back to love. It's all around you. Number 16 might be important for you guys, I feel like. What do we have at the bottom? We have this message, rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Maybe you're working a lot, trying to make, again, accumulate amount of money, to save money, to create some foundation basis for yourself, material basis. Even sleep, I feel like sleep. You need to sleep better, you guys. Let's get some descriptions of the person. So once and for all, we know that this is someone you know already. One, or whether it's someone you do not recognize. Pile 1. Who is going to be your next romantic partner? So the first card that fell out was Taurus. Interesting. So they might have prominent Taurus placements like Ascendant, Sun, Moon, maybe even Venus. We've got this card Bold, so they're quite courageous, probably extroverted as well. Then this card fell out, Logic. Yeah, very intelligent person I'm sensing, very smart. And we have this card Nature. Nice. And we had this card Gaia somewhere as well. Maybe you spend some time in nature, if this is someone from the past. Maybe you spend some time in nature together, taking road trips, maybe hiking, going on picnics. Then we have this card Caring. Remember the Caring Connections card we pulled? So obviously it's a caring person. And then we have this card Generosity. And this made me think of the King of Pentacles we also pulled. Someone who almost like achieved some kind of success in life, some material abundance, improved their work situation. Could be where they are at the moment. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card Foreign. So they could look differently from you, could be from another town, another country even, another continent. So I want to get a few tea leaf cards for you guys. I'm going to mix them and then pull. Pile 1, what do you have to know about your love life? What's coming towards you next? What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay. We've got many months for you. Like, oh, beautiful, and all are coming up very soon. Oh my gosh, you guys, we'll get there, just a second. First we've got this message, this card Bird Perched, and it says waiting for news, package, letter. So again, this could be the person you're waiting for, maybe some communication from them, maybe for a letter, even if you're separated, if again they're foreign and you live in different places, who knows, just some for them to reach out, some information about them. Then we've got this card May, so it could be an indication that this is when it's coming, especially for those of you who are watching it now, April 2022. May is coming very soon. Then we've got this card Weeping Willow, and it says family sorrow. I feel like the energy you are in right now with the Seven of Wands, it could be also related to your family, maybe to financial situation in your family, to some arguments or conflicts in your family, and you having to protect yourself from the criticism or whatever it is, misunderstandings, people not accepting you for who you are, almost like having to enforce those boundaries, that firm wall protection. Then we've got the month of November. This could also be the birth months, May, and we had Taurus, which is interesting. Taurus people are born in May, the end of April and May. November we've got Scorpios or Sagittarius. Yeah, I think so. Then we've got this card Fan. Or Fan. No, Fan, I think. Anyway, my English. And it says Romance Celebration Party. Oh, I love it for you. Wonderful. So you'll have something to celebrate. I do see a lot of love for you in the future. Maybe it's going to be someone's birthday. Maybe it's going to be meet up with your friends. Or maybe you will be celebrating with this person as well. Very romantic energy. Like this feeling of being adored, being dated, like taken out to a nice date, romantic date. We have the month of July, another month, which is also coming quite soon, in a few months. Summer, spring months seem to be significant for you guys. And then we have this card haystack. It says karma. You will reap what you have sown. Interesting. Again, throughout this whole reading, I was feeling this energy of like the cycle coming back, like a circle coming back to the same point. Again, with this 8 of Cups and then the 6 of Cups. Almost like I went away from that and then I'm coming back to it. Maybe to get some closure again, to learn something else. Or to level up this relationship because we've learned a lot and now we are ready, we've matured. That energy of we walked this path, learned a few lessons, and now we're gonna get the clarity. You reap what you have sown. Interesting. Yeah. I wanna get one more card for you guys. Just like an advice or closing up guidance. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in your love life? And we've got this card reflection. It says, reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. Yeah. Again, that imagery of a circle, like circle coming back. I don't know what this is about, to be honest. But I don't feel like there's too much pain for you ahead in the future. Whatever happens, whether you choose to come back to a person from the past or to move on, it just feels like life is going to be much more romantic, much more stable. Because you've got your boundaries, you've learned your lessons, you know that you're good enough. You're very intuitive, you've got that sensitivity. I feel like the most painful parts, the most sadness and disappointment, it's all in the past, it's behind you. Because the future looks quite promising. A lot of care is present there, a lot of nourishment, a lot of support, and like soul-to-soul understanding. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this clear quartz stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your love life? What is coming towards you next? And we've got the 6 of Swords, Sorrow, 2 of Cups, Soldier, the Lovers, and Young Woman. Kinda similar feeling I'm getting to the first pile, but with some differences. Pile 1, I do feel like you moved on from something in the past, moved on from some difficult situation that caused you a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of almost like emotional and mental torture. Maybe some of you even moved physically. Just, I cannot deal with this, I've got to move forward. Like to safer shores, to calmer waters. I need to feel better, I need to heal myself. This is messing with my head, it's making me feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like myself. That's what I'm feeling. Sadness, a lot of sadness. And it's like I need to get my head straight. It feels like the the most important message here. I need to get my head straight. I need to gain some kind of clarity about my life, who I am, and not have this interfere, this past connection, the disappointment in love, interfere with myself and who I am and what I want. And it's interesting because with you, I feel like love is in the air for you already. It's almost like it's just saying to you, give me a chance and I'll enter. Give me like a little split, not a split, a crack in the window and I'll flow in. Just give me a chance. I'm all around, I'm here. But your energy feels like you are very guarded at this point. You might want love, you might want to be in a stable, committed relationship, in a partnership, but there's this sense of being wary. What if I get hurt again? What if I get myself in the same unfortunate situation? What if I'm gonna get lied to, taken advantage of? Almost like holding very strong boundaries. And it's interesting because I feel like you have an image of what you want, an ideal image of what you want. And you're not gonna settle for less. It's like I'm protecting that picture, that feeling, that ultimate relationship I want to be in. And by doing that, you're not entering something that's less than that. I hope I'm making sense. But the main energy is, I feel like it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner. Because look at this Two of Cups, the Lovers, young woman. It's almost here. You might feel it already. But I feel like there's this distrust in you, like vigilance almost. I don't know about it. I'm not in any rush until I see the proof that there is the solid partner that wants to give, that are faithful, and all of that. I feel like there is a little bit of I'm not rushing. Even though you might be all romantic and wanting to be in love, imagining the beautiful connection. It's almost like the universe is slowly but surely like wrapping you, surrounding you with the energy of love, of romance, of I don't know why I'm feeling it. It's just coming through intuitively. Maybe some of you changed your appearance, or somehow maybe watched some romantic movies, or you encounter many couples wherever you go, like couples kissing, hugging, walking, holding hands. Almost like don't you give up yet. That kind of feeling I'm getting here. You're gonna get there. It's almost like, what is it? What did I hear recently? Oh, every time, so there's this belief that every time you are jealous of something, or you notice somebody having what you have, and that makes you feel uncomfortable, sad, jealous, whatever it is, it's actually the better way to look at it is it's a universe. It's a wink from a universe, and the universe is saying you are next. That's why you're seeing all of those things. It's like not for you to feel bad or go into all of that negative vibration and sadness, to realize that it's possible for you, and you are actually next. That's why we are showing it to you. That's why it's thrown on your path. For some reason I feel like it's your case. I don't know why. I feel like that's what you're experiencing. What's happening to my English? But there's a little bit of wary energy still in you, like I'm a wounded soldier and I don't want to get in trouble anymore. I've got many bruises from the past. But love is coming for you nevertheless, you guys. Nevertheless, you won't be able to avoid it. You can't run. I'm getting so intense. We've got this beautiful card, the Lovers and young woman. Feels like a summery energy I'm getting here. There is a lot of romance coming your way. Falling in love, being adored, being cherished, taken out on nice dates. I do feel like there's a new beginning in your love life that's going to make you feel lighter, that's going to make you feel more like yourself, more almost like that kind of love where you can rest, where you can relax, where you don't have to prove anything to another person, be some kind of way, to be incredibly wise or teach them a lesson or learn a lesson from them. Just let's enjoy this. Very Venusian energy I'm getting here, very much about all of those senses, nice food, nice drinks, nature, very romantic. And I feel like the person you are going to experience all of it with, they are going to notice you first. With this young woman, for some reason, I feel like they will see you and they will not be able to unsee you anymore. There's this feeling like they will be completely shocked. Maybe by the way you look, by the way you carry yourself. It's going to truly resonate with them. Just, wow, who is this person? I need to get to know them. I need to come up and ask for their name, their number, whatever it is. Just something in you will feel familiar to them. Wonderful energy. It's very positive. I feel very light about it. Like if it's something you haven't experienced much before, been taken on nice dates, maybe gifted, like given flowers, especially if you're a woman. That's the feeling I'm getting here. I'm not getting intensity or like crazy passion and the first day you immediately fall in love and that's it, and there's this infatuation and jealousy. This is more Venusian, again, Libra energy. Like all those old school dating, like going to the cinema. My Libra moon can talk about it for years, but it feels really nice. It feels very light. Again, I keep saying the same word, but that's what I'm getting here. Let's look at the back of your deck. And I was just talking about intense connections. You've known what they are all about. You know, we've got the devil at the bottom of the deck. Your background story, that's what you had to move on from. That's what you couldn't take anymore. Almost like you are messing with my head. This is messing with my head. I feel like I'm going crazy. It makes me sad. It makes me unstable. I'm overthinking about it a lot. Therefore, I've got to move on. I've got to get myself to a safe place. I've got to almost save myself. I don't know why. It's not necessary that it was that intense for some of you, for all of you, but just there's this need for distance yourself from someone. This unhealthy attachment I'm getting in your past. And what's coming feels nothing like it, like the sky and the earth. Completely different things, with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the young woman. Just very innocent, pure light. Romance and love and just... Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Pile 2. Look at this. The first, I want to talk about this card. We've got this card, Fixed Moon, and it says, hold your vision. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about with you having that picture, having that imagery of how you want to feel, who do you want to be with, what kind of relationship, what dynamics are present, how that person makes you feel. Holding that picture is really helping you to get to it. And I feel like you're someone who doesn't sacrifice, who doesn't... You are set with this vision. You know what you want, and nothing else, nothing less than that will do. With this Two of Cups, I want that partnership, I want that commitment, I want that equality between us, that match. Yeah, definitely hold your vision, because it's coming. We also had this card, pay attention to the red flags, and it says the signs are cautioning you. I feel like that's something that you've learned to do already, that's something you moved on from. Just a connection with the devil at the bottom of your deck. That was not healthy at all. Maybe it was not seen overtly, like this is a horrible person, they're narcissistic or they're psychopath, but little things. I feel like the devil is in the little things. Exactly what happened in your connection. Just something wasn't adding up, something wasn't right. And I feel like you've learned to pay attention to the red flags, to things that are not matching. Maybe it's something that the person says and what they do eventually, just what's happening. That's something. Again, playing with your mind. There was a situation that was just making you go crazy, I feel like. And you got so tired, feels like a torture. And you realize, I will not the soon as I see the first red flag or something questionable, I'm not dealing with the person. It's almost like you're at automatic mode now. Then we've got this card, building blocks. Wonderful energy. I do feel like at this moment you are trying to get your life together, maybe your practical side of things, your money, build a basis for yourself, to feel secure, to feel stable, like you're completely standing on your 2 feet. You don't depend on anyone, you are very self-sufficient, your work is good, your career, making a masterpiece out of your life, out of yourself, not feeling shaky anymore, not in the place where people can mess with your mind, with your head, and make you feel lost in any way. Even if a new relationship comes in, it's almost like whether I have love or I don't, I'm good on my own. That's the most important thing. I've built a life that I enjoy. Then we've got this card, chaos. Interesting, because again I feel like it's the past energy. That's what you went away from, because it was getting too much to take, too chaotic, too conflicting, and no time to rest, almost like, especially mental. So many questions in your head, and something that went in cycles as well. I feel with the Six of Swords, wanted to move away from this chaos, from this confusion, from just a relationship that's very uncomfortable, and with that devil, it's addictive, possibly very passionate, but it's draining, very draining. And then we have this card, Moonlight Goddess. It says repressed emotions, healing, reflection. I feel like it really resonates with this card, Soldier. Almost like I'm not ready to let other people in. I'm not ready to show my emotions, to show my heart, to open up, to be vulnerable again. It does feel like it's a time for healing for you. Even though life is already trying to nudge you towards love, new partnership, I feel like you are taking your time to heal, to reflect on things, on your past, on your patterns, on what you want in the future. Imprint that picture in the back of your mind. Deal with your fears as well, with your insecurities, since we've got this moonlight. Moon is all about subconscious fears, anxiety. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? We've got this card, Dragonfly, and it says emergence. Very spiritual card, and I love it for you, because it's almost like coming back, coming out of the darkness, coming out of that cave you were in, and getting to the air, coming back more yourself than ever, feeling good about yourself, being connected towards yourself, to yourself, to your intuition, and being your unique self. And it's interesting, this emergence, I feel like you couldn't really be social, or maybe be yourself, or open up completely before, while you were in that connection. It's like, feels stifling, and something that made you sacrifice yourself, or waste a lot of time. I don't want to say waste, spend a lot of time on just figuring the other person out, or thinking about this connection, that you couldn't really come up and express yourself, or come out, I should say. Be with new people, explore things, be yourself, be your weird self. Something about you is so unusual, eccentric, I want to say. So you will come up to the surface, you will come back to life, and I feel like that's something, and you being yourself more than ever will attract a new person. that you will fall in love with and have a very nice romantic connection with. We also have this card Rebirth or Spring Equinox at the back of this deck, so definitely rebirth. Again, coming back to yourself, being born again. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? We've got this card Appreciation. Yeah, finally knowing your worth, finally knowing what you deserve, not settling for less, loving yourself. Definitely a lesson of personal boundaries, a lesson of self-worth, self-esteem, and again, there's something about maybe changing the way you dress, the way you look, all of those Venusian things, sensual things like Taurus, Libra, energy here. Yeah, flowers, Venus things. How do I even explain it better? I feel like many of you are getting into that energy right now. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Let's get one from this deck. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? Okay. This card showed itself to me and it says false beliefs. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they can confine us to. Being chained, being bound to those patterns, beliefs, dynamics, maybe even a person, a connection here. Again, it's almost like what I used to believe in. It took so much of me. It took so much of my energy, of my mental energy, and with the devil, somebody playing with your head, with what is right for you, maybe with your morals, with your principles in life. Making your boundaries more flexible and what you can allow. Just, yeah. Eliminating those false beliefs and coming back to yourself. I feel like that's what you're going through right now. Remembering yourself. What do we have at the bottom of this deck? We have this card Intention, and it says lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. That's exactly where you were. Again, that feeling of being manipulated, gaslighted, someone playing with your head, and it says life is a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Definitely, it's something that you wanted, that you have decided. That's it, I'm not going to stay in it, I've got to move on. I need clarity, I need to have my mind to myself, almost. I need to think my own thoughts. I need to see the world through my own eyes. To have my own beliefs, to know what I... almost like to come up with intention of what I deserve, what I want, and what I will have. Not settle for something that you persuade me in. Make me feel like I deserve or I should settle for. Who are you guys, who are you dealing with? I want to get more cards for you. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay. And we have this card, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Yeah, that's exactly how you're going to be feeling. Equal give and take. As soon as you show some kindness, some care, some affection, that's what you're gonna get back. I feel like now you might be reluctant to express your love, to show your emotions, but the person who's coming towards you, it will feel easy, it will feel light, effortless, natural, to open up your heart again. And at the back of this deck there's this beautiful card. The only thing that is real is love. shift your focus back to love. It's almost like get out of your mind of those things you thought you should believe and stick to. Come back to love, because that's what the universe is trying to nudge you towards, to give you, to remind you of. What you've experienced in the past, it's not the end of it. It's not what is bound to happen. What did I want to do? I want to get a few descriptions of your person. You guys. I'm so lost today and spacey. But anyway, let's see. Who is going to be your next romantic partner, pile 2? Who is going to be your next romantic partner? I got quite a few for you. I don't know why. I just got into getting them. The first card we've got here is philosophy. I'm getting Sagittarius energy from this for some reason, like Jupiter. Very deep, wise person, very interesting to talk to, very open-minded. Maybe talking about cultures, religion, spirituality will be like very comforting to you with them. Then we've got this card tough. So they're going to be very, very strong. And I feel like you will feel like, my English, you will be able to rely on this person. And we have this horoscope sign, Pisces. So they might have prominent Pisces placement, like sun, moon, or ascendant. Pisces people are very compassionate, very loving, and very emotional as well. And we have physical description, dark eyes. And we have a dollar sign, so that means that they will be very successful, very financially abundant. And it's interesting because how I was feeling this connection, this relationship, it's not just staying home and watching Netflix, because it's cheap and it's easy, and like, yeah, it feels like nice dates, nice food, cinema, going on interesting adventures, like, I don't know, bungee jumping, and you need money for that. It feels like the person you're going to be with, they're going to be quite well off. And there's this confirmation here, and all of those Venusian, Taurus feelings I was getting, also connected to money and abundance. You guys, what was I just talking about? We have this sign Taurus, which is again ruled by Venus, and very much connected to money, to sensual things, to love, to stability, security, commitment. I love this. I love this for you. So, do you want to get more cards? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's get a few cards. Oh, let's get a message and advice for you. No, let's get tea leaves first. You guys, I don't know why I'm all over the place today with my choices. Full moon in Libra maybe. It was just yesterday. Let's get a few tea leaves, you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? Pile 2. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The first card we've got is very cute, and it's horse. It says short journey. So if some of you were planning like a short vacation, or maybe even like a weekend trip, that's something that can bring you an opportunity to meet a new person, to, changes in your love life, like a travel, we can get away, whatever it is. And I love this horse, because I was getting a strong Sagittarius Jupiter energy here with this philosophy. And horse rules Sagittarius sign, like a symbol of Sagittarius. And then we've got this card bow, or bow, and it says, you are highly thought of. Yeah, I love this for you. I feel like this is exactly how that person is going to see you. They're definitely not going to put you down like what you've been in the past, being with someone who messes with your head, makes you question yourself, doubt yourself. This feels like someone who will be completely in awe of you, like I was feeling here, that they will see you and, oh my gosh, how does this person even exist? They're so beautiful, so exquisite, so interesting, and I want to know more of them. I want to cherish them and spoil them, that kind of feeling. You are highly thought of. Immediately I feel like they will sense this powerful respect and admiration for you. Then we have this card, cracked cup, and it says dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, look at this. We have this broken cup on the road. I feel like that's something you've been in the past, especially in your love life. Just feels like nothing is going right. I'm not getting what I want. The situation is draining me. I don't feel like I can be myself. Nothing is going my way. And I do see that this is ending for you. Getting out of this energy for sure. We have this card wall, this Chinese wall, and it says misunderstanding. That's where you've been. Like mental clash, confrontation, conflicts. Not understanding each other, feeling like there is a wall and so many red flags, and just I want to get away from all of that. And then we have this card chain. It says chain of events that will affect your life. Absolutely, it could be that short trip or like travel. I feel like nature is involved here. Vacation, whatever it is, meeting new people, just the right place, the right time. That's what it feels like. One thing after another will lead to this wonderful, beautiful Venusian connection for you. And then we have this card Inkpot, and it says problems to be resolved. Interesting. I feel like there's this energy I was feeling about this connection, that it's going to feel easy. It's going to feel like a relationship where you can rest, where you don't have to be the problem solver. This is exactly what you've been in the past, trying to figure the other person out, trying to find out what their intentions are, what they really want. Constant mental agitation and exhaustion. I feel like this connection is going to be like nothing like it. Again, so much ease, so much effortless flowing of emotions, of love, of experiences, and it's like you won't have to be the problem solver or somebody who got all of this weight on their shoulders. And then we've got this card Jug, and it says light-hearted, carefree time. This is it. This is what this connection feels to me like. Very light. I feel like I said the word light about 300 times in your reading already. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. But this is like an emphasis. Very light, very bright, very easy going, like instant understanding, being carefree together, supporting each other, not making each other's life more difficult by being in it, by just let's enjoy the journey together. Feels very, I don't know, I want to say congruent to me for some reason. It's a strange way to explain a relationship, but anyway, let's get a final card and advice, or like wrapping up guidance for you guys. Pile 2, what do you have to know about your next relationship? What is to come your way in your love life soon? And we have this card Divine Will. It says your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Yeah, beautiful message for you to surrender, to continue focusing on that image, on your intention, on what you ideally want and you truly believe you deserve, it's coming. It's coming. And I feel quite soon. Again, I keep getting summery feeling, like warmth, summer, nature, green trees. Could be a new beginning, a new relationship coming towards you in summer, like June. Might even be late May. Yeah. Have patience, all manifests in perfect timing. Again, I do feel that you are done with the past. Unlike the first pile, there was some issues with the past coming back. You are, it's almost like the universe is already showing you that we're gonna give you what you want. Look around, it's already around you, this love. We have this Two of Cups in the middle of your spread, almost like around the corner, just around the corner. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this white obsidian stone. Let's see what is to come into your love life next. What do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got the Moon, Wife, the Knight of Swords, Despair, Eight of Cups, and Service. Pile 3. What I'm getting here is 2 lines. Oh my gosh, that was loud, my chair. I'm getting 2 storylines here. For some of you, you could be already, especially in the past, in a very committed relationship. Could be even a marriage or a family, or just maybe living with someone. But it's making you feel very unhappy, very worried, very anxious and stressed about the future. For others, I feel like it's something that you would ideally want. Maybe that's something you wanted with a particular person in the past, but it never really got there. And it almost like shattered your belief, your principles about life and a family, and whether you will ever have a family or be like a spouse to someone, or be able to build a home with someone. There's a lot of worry about it, a lot of anxiety, whatever story you resonate with whatever storyline. The message here is that I'm sensing stress in the past from you in regards to family matters. Could be that you had problems in your childhood, like your parents got divorced, or you experienced very broken home, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict and just darkness. And it feels like now you're shaky about what you want. Am I really for it? Was I made for a stable relationship, a conventional, yeah, that's the word, traditional, conventional relationship, like if you're a woman, can I be a wife? Do I want to be a wife even? Will I be able to become one with somebody, or it's just beautiful stories or movies? Is it like that in real life? Because you've experienced a lot of turbulence in your past, whether in your relationships, in your love life previously, or it's coming from your childhood. It's almost like there's this unconscious worry. It's almost like my heart is speeding up now. As soon as you think about a committed relationship, or being with someone, or trusting someone, even sharing your life with someone, in traditional ways especially. Maybe for you, maybe you're one of those people for whom continuing having more light-hearted relationships is easier than like building a home, stability, Maybe for you, when no strings are attached, maybe you're a free agent, you're doing what you want to do and the other person is doing what they want to do, and you just come together for the good times. Maybe for you it was easier, even if you didn't like it, but it was just easier. That's what I'm sensing here. And when you think of binding yourself to somebody, like building a home, getting married, it's either everybody who the situation was leading to that, they were not somebody you could trust, and that's why there's this worry, like, oh no, my palms are getting sweaty, like cold feet feeling, like when people are getting married and the night before, what the hell am I doing? That's the feeling I'm getting here. Doubts and worry, and it just feels like something unconscious or subconscious that is coming up to the surface in the most unexpected times for you. And again, I feel like you really tried to make it happen with somebody in your life. Somebody from the past, you really wanted to make it happen, regardless of how much worry you had about this working out eventually or not. It's like, I can see it. I kinda can see it. We can make a family, we can get married, we can have a stable, committed relationship. But I'm afraid. I'm a little bit scared. Because maybe some red flags, because maybe some misunderstandings. And again, you guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, if it's not your story, nothing has been similar to what you experienced, and don't watch this video, it's probably not for you. Completely normal, it's a general reading, won't resonate with 100% of the people. Choose another pile or another reading altogether, as I always say. But this is what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anxiety. I'm sensing anxiety and distrust from you in the past. Stress. Almost like, can I devote my whole life to this person, to this situation, to this relationship? I can see that I can build a home here, I can be a wife or husband, but there's something beneath the surface that's making me feel uncomfortable and worried and uncertain. And now, again, the present energy here that you're in. Again, this feeling of being torn. I feel like there's some kind of communication that is coming your way. Could be from the person in your past. They're trying to make you understand something. They're trying to convey something to you. But there's this desperation in you. It's almost like, no, this is not working. Maybe you don't like what you're hearing. Maybe you don't like the message or what they're trying to rationally tell you. There's this agitation. And not enough clarity, not enough honesty. That's what I'm sensing as well here. Almost like I'm desperate. I don't know how to fix this. I don't feel like I want to be in it anymore. Again, there's always that one pile when I'm doing the next relationship reading that I open the cards, get into the energy, and I'm like, you guys are not single. You are not single. Why are you here? I feel like this is you guys. That's okay. It just feels like something is not completely done here. Something is not... I apologize for the noise, you guys. Something is happening outside. Like construction or something. But yes, there's a lot of agitation here, a lot of mental angst and being desperate in the situation. Like, I can't see any clarity. We are not seeing eye to eye. We are not on the same page with this person. And there's this tiring energy. Stress and exhaustion I'm getting. And the future. You guys. We will get to your next relationship. We will look at it for sure. Don't bear with me. But I see you first walking away completely from serving whatever it is you planned to build. There was a plan that you had to build a family, to build a commitment with this person. And it's almost like you're doing it still by inertia. Like it's somehow still happening, maybe in your mind, maybe in your heart. And it's time for you to realize that you can walk away now. You don't have to serve this anymore. You don't have to take care of that other person's emotional response to you, or like take care of them if they're lonely, whatever it is. I feel like you're a very genuine, caring, compassionate person, and if you decide to stick by someone, to support them, to encourage them, it's difficult for you to switch back and completely don't give any of your energy anymore. Do not engage, do not talk, I mean, maybe even to block this person. It's difficult for you to do it immediately, almost, to do it at once. You still kind of care, it's totally normal, still care, still wanna nourish them, still maybe wanna justify your actions, maybe explain why you made this choice, especially if the other person is agitated and angry and maybe trying to prove that that was a wrong choice. Come back, we can make it happen. I don't know why I'm getting this energy here. I feel like in the future you will finally take a last glance on this whole situation, on this person, and walk your merry way, move on. And especially move on from serving this. Move on from giving any more of your emotional energy, of your time, of your attention, of your mental focus to this. This is not my cause. This is not my reason anymore. That's what I'm getting here. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. You've got the source. Beautiful. It's almost like you got your clarity. You got your signs, symbols from the universe, gentle nudge from the universe that you're gonna get your happiness elsewhere. That's what I'm feeling from this card. I feel like this connection has helped you to connect to your spirituality, to improve your intuition, to get on track, to maybe find your purpose. And now you are just going, oh my gosh, I'm sorry you guys, the noise. Now you are going by faith, not by sight. That's what I'm feeling from you. Definitely going by faith. Whatever happens, I'm fine with it. I'll find my happiness. It's out there somewhere, I know. I know it's not the brightest reading, and many people say, oh, you're so negative, you talk about the past a lot. I came here for the future. What is the name of your reading? I'm talking about the past so you could see whether it's your story or not. And eventually I always go into the future with clarification. If the message comes through, I always trust it. It's meant for somebody, and sometimes we need to look at the past first before we get any hints about the future or focus on the future. Healing is healing. Closure. I feel like it's something many of you need. Okay, your oracle cards, you guys. The first card we've got here, go the distance. I love it. Yeah, you can do it. Take that leap of faith, you guys. Maybe some of you even decided to travel, to move on physically from whatever you've been in the past. It's like, I'm gonna take that leap of faith. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna leave the past in the past. It's almost like getting the second wind. Yeah, setting a goal and going for it. Resilience. That's what I'm getting from you right now. I made a decision, I will stick by it. Very interesting. And we have this card, full moon in Cancer, and it says a personal issue reaches resolution. Interesting that we opened your reading with the moon card, which is the ruler of Cancer. It does feel like you're going to get your clarity and feel finally okay with what you're feeling about love, about commitment. And again, the fact that you didn't feel comfortable about having a future with a certain specific person, having a family with them, maybe agreeing to getting married, whatever it was, maybe to moving in together. Maybe the reason is because this was not the person you were meant to build a family with. I feel like this is something that you are coming to understand, to accept, and to kind of transcend and get closure on. Personal issue reaches resolution for sure. I feel like it was your personal worry and stress, and like, will I ever get married? If I don't marry this person, maybe I will never marry anybody. I'm so sorry, you guys, my camera died, so I had to restart, but let's move on. We also have this card, differences. Yeah, you see? Again, that same feeling of maybe we are just not on the same page, and that is why I have this nudging, unsettling feeling inside my heart, like cold feet. Almost like the way this person lives their life, their lifestyle could be different from yours, their perception of a family and what love is, what committed relationship is. It's just, yeah, a powerful message of being on different pages. And I'm sure you are meant to meet someone who you are on the same page with, who you agree on those fundamental things about. Yeah, definitely. And we'll see who that is, who is coming towards you next. Bear with me, you guys, again. I feel like for the majority of you, it's like a loud and clear message of moving on. Of moving on what's making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel stressed and worried all the time. Maybe you feel even psychosomatic expression of that stress in your body, lack of energy, lethargic state, low immunity, and maybe you're getting sick more often than usual. Like skin problems as well could be here. We also got this card, finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That could be the case with the person. Maybe you were about to get to the new level of your relationship with someone who is not very settled financially, who is struggling with money, or maybe who's spending more time at work rather than with you, and it's just really affecting your love life, was really affecting your relationship. Maybe that's why the conflict is coming from. That's why all of those difficult conversations and arguments are coming from. Money, practical side of things, stability. Like, I cannot imagine living with this person, getting married to this person, having kids with them, if they don't have a job, for example, and I have 3 jobs that I'm working, or if they are always at work and I never see them, I see them once a week. That kind of thing, I feel like could be the case here. And then we've got this card, reflection, and it says illusion, self-examination, distortion. Yeah, leaving all of those patterns of thinking behind, leaving all of those beliefs behind, and realizing that you've served the story enough. You really did. You gave enough to the story. Now it's your time to be happy. I feel like now you're going through a lot of self-reflection, dealing, maybe healing, maybe going to therapy, or just looking at your patterns, looking at your fears, your childhood possibly. The moon is a lot about self-reflection. Did we look at the bottom of your deck? Yeah, we did. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 3. Now, what do you have to know about your next relationship? I'm ready to know about the relationship. What's coming towards you in love? Pile 3. We've got this card, forest or breath. This feels much more natural. This feels much more easy. Again, almost like I wasn't breathing this whole reading, and as soon as I pulled this card, I'm like, sigh of relief. I do feel like you're meant for something that is natural. Like, well, it doesn't make much sense, but it does in my head. Something that is effortless, something that is easy, comforting, something that is just flows. There's support, you're on the same page. It's like a walk in the park, like a walk in nature, and I feel like that's what is in the future for you in your love life, especially if you want to build something serious in your relationship. It needs to be easy. I feel like for you from the very beginning you had a great deal of stress, of suffering, of worry, of maybe miscommunication, of fear. It's time to rest in love, not to suffer in love. And at the bottom of the deck we've got this card, the waterfall, and it says effortless. Exactly 100% what I was feeling. I couldn't find this word. It was like natural. Effortless relationship, easy relationship. That's what you're meant for. That's where you're headed. Relationship that flows, emotions that are flowing, the support is flowing, kindness. There's this mutual understanding, looking in the same direction, that kind of energy. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? And we've got this beautiful card, the Temple Path. Again, very similar energy of simplicity, of spirituality. This is the card of finding your purpose, finally coming in alignment, like being aligned with your path that you're supposed to be walking on. I feel like you took a few detours and thought that this was it. This is what my future is going to be. I'm gonna marry this person. We're gonna make it work, regardless of how they treat me, how difficult it is. I can do it. And it's going to be unlike what I experienced in my childhood. I feel like what you're meant to be in line with, it's coming towards you. But first you've got to let go of the past. I love this energy, this Temple Path. It's like taking it easy. It feels like meditation. It feels like peace. It feels like nature. It feels like knowing that you oh my gosh. You are going exactly where you have to be. And at the back of this deck we have this card, Strategy. A very positive card as well, like the Three of Wands energy. Taking conscious steps towards your ideal relationship, ideal love. Literally walking forward, I feel like. Let's get a card from this deck. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? Oh my gosh, I love it. We have this card, Enough. Literally enough. And it says, you were born enough. Yes, you were. You are enough for building this family that you want to have. You are enough to being a wife to someone, to a beautiful soul, being a husband to a beautiful woman. You are enough for having this wonderful family, a cozy nest, having children, bringing your soul into this world. You are enough. Whatever you heard from other people in the past, however somebody messed with your head, this is not the truth. You are enough to be loved, to be cherished, to be adored, and the right person will say exactly these words to you. You are enough, just as you are. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this for you. What do we have at the bottom? And at the bottom we have another beautiful card that says, women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. I feel like you felt quite lonely on your journey. Maybe you didn't really resonate with other women, especially if you're a woman. Didn't resonate with how they build relationships, or just really friendships were not going too well. I feel like you are also going to find your tribe, people who support you. And maybe your friends, or like your girlfriends, will help your love life in a way. Maybe you will meet the next partner through your friendship circle while being out with friends. I feel like it's an important message for some of you. Get together with your girls. It's a message for my women. Get together with your girls. For some reason it's important. What I want to do now, I want to get descriptions of your next partner, you guys. This is going to be interesting. Pile 3. Who is going to be your next romantic partner? first card we've got is physical descriptions. We have this message blonde. So they might be on the lighter side. Maybe lighter than you. We have this message jealous. So yeah, I'm getting this feeling of like, what's mine is mine. I'm gonna fight for it. What's mine is mine. Very persistent. Wow, we also have this card blue eyes. So definitely quite fair person. Definitely quite fair. We also have this description, the straight logic. So they will be very smart, very intelligent, maybe quite educated. And for others, we have this card, the dark eyes. So for some of you, this person will be with lighter eyes, like green eyes or blue eyes, and for others, more on the darker shade, like hazel, brown. Then we have this card, romantic. That's nice. And calm. Yeah, definitely a calming energy. Remember, we had this card, forest, that we pulled. Yeah, breath and forest. We also had this temple path. Very calming energy, soothing. I feel like there's something you've been yearning for in the past. And at the bottom of this deck we have this message, music. So they might be working in music industry, just enjoying music. Maybe you will love the same music. I want to get a few messages for you guys. A few more. What do you have to know about your next relationship, pile 3? What is coming towards you in love? Okay. And we have this card, slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Yeah, maybe there is a lot of this agitation in you with the Knight of Swords in the middle of your spread, which is a fast energy. A lot of stress, a lot of mind. The mind is working very fast and like under stress, under pressure. There is a message here to rest, to surrender, to allow things to unfold naturally, to let go of what is not working. Maybe stop explaining yourself to someone, stop justifying your actions, stop justifying your choices. I feel like it's an important message for some of you here. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to stick with what you've experienced in the past. Remember what you were dreaming about when you were younger, maybe when you were little. Your ideal image of true love and family and marriage. Set that intention for yourself. I also want to get a few tea leaf cards, you guys, for you. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming toward you in love? Okay. Let's see, and we've got this card, caterpillar, and it says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Such a... Будь здоров. Печенька just sneezed. I'm sorry, you guys. A change is coming. Yeah, wonderful. Like such a comforting message. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Especially for those of you who are desperate at the moment, who are dealing with somebody who is draining you, and like, I cannot imagine that this is all I've got in this life. This is all I get to experience. This situationship or relationship that doesn't lead anywhere, or that causes so much stress and anxiety in me. Things are changing. You are going to become a butterfly. Yeah, from the caterpillar. Then we have this card, tankard or tankard. And it says celebration, fun, enjoyment. Wonderful. Yeah. Maybe again with that card, women supporting women, maybe you'll be celebrating something and you meet a new person. Maybe your birthday or maybe your friend's birthday. Just fun times ahead, good times ahead. No more worry, no more fear about the future. It just feels like things are going to lighten up for you from now on. Yeah, a lot of joy is ahead. We have this beautiful card, the wind chimes. I hope I'm pronouncing all of these words right. I hope so. You guys, English is not my first language, and yeah. And it says peace and harmony. Yep. This is where you're headed. Remember, breath and forest, peace, harmony. Very calming person that is just ahead for you. That's where you're headed. I love it. This feeling of like everything is good. Everything is good now. I don't have a worry in my soul, in my heart. I don't have a doubt. My palms are not sweaty. I don't have those butterflies that are just panic. I'm good. Everything is good. Like the sound of those wind chimes, they're so calming. Almost like ASMR effect. They get you, like those tingles. This is where you're headed. Then we have this card finger, and it says warning you of a problem either now or in the future. I feel like that's the energy of the now. You already see the problem. You already see that something is not working out. We are not on the same page with this person, and we were not in the past. And it's like there are hints here. The finger is pointing onto some red flags, and it must be that I should pay attention to them. It must be that I should make my conclusions and get myself out of the situation. Maybe somebody is literally pointing fingers, like the person you used to be with or people around you. Yeah. Then we have this card weeping willow, and it says family sorrow. Again, that energy of family, of commitment, of marriage, of getting to another level. Maybe that's something that never really happened, or something you, what's the expression, chickened out of, just decided that it's not for you. It's not going to bring you any good eventually. That's what I'm feeling here. And family sorrow, I was strongly feeling family issues coming from childhood. I don't know why. Like a divorce or like abusive parent. Just the pain that's still in your heart, like somewhere on the bottom, that it didn't really, needs a little bit more reflection and healing. With this moon, what we've seen, it really affects us, especially until the age of 6. What we see, what we experience, and observe our parents, how they treat each other, how they communicate. So important, so important. And it's almost like I want my children to have only good, positive things imprinted in them while they're young. So it means I have to be with somebody that I could create those positive experiences and memories with. So our children are watching that and they're healthy. They're healthy and they have a like healthy automatic mode of functioning in love and in life. Interesting, like generational stuff almost I'm getting here. Why was I just talking about children? And look at the next card, crib. It says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, you're definitely meant to be a mother or a father, to have children, to build your family. This beautiful cozy nest, for sure. Don't give up on that dream. You are enough. Again, you are enough for that. And then we have this beautiful, the best card to wrap up. It says flowers and just happiness, full stop. Just look at this card. Happiness, period. I love this for you, you guys. That's where you're going, that's what you deserve, and nothing else will do. Nothing else will do. You are meant to be happy and loved and supported and have children, have family. You were created for it. If somebody or some situation is making you doubt it or make it difficult for you, just remove yourself from that situation. Because being in love, being in a relationship, building a family, it's not supposed to be painful. It's not supposed to be filled with suffering. Not at all. Let's get a final advice for you guys, like wrapping up guidance. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? What is coming towards you in love? And we've got this card renewal. It says rest, switch off the mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and sense of purpose. Interesting, we had some indications of travel here, didn't we? Go the distance card. Remember this one? Yeah, maybe some of you were thinking about traveling or changing your location or going for like a weekend getaway, like a weekend trip. Changing the scenery, yeah, maybe that's what will lead you to find your one. Because we've got this card soulmate on the top of this deck. And I want to look at the bottom. And at the bottom we've got this card good news. It says, good news is coming your way. Something beautiful is about to manifest. Feelings of elation like you're on a cloud. It's time to celebrate all the wonder and beauty in your life. Again, that celebration, enjoyment, fun, it's all the same messages. Wonderful, wonderful energy I'm getting for you ahead in the future. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.